Welcome to lesson 2121 or 121 of algebraic concepts. Divide polynomials by monomials. So now I know I did a little bit of division before, but now we're going to get into more complicated dividing polynomials by monomials. So here's our objective, our vocabulary, and I went through all of these before in previous videos, so please start with 2115 and work your way through. Please pause the video to read through some of the terms to refresh your memory if this is the first time you're watching a video. Okay, so now let us divide. So what we're going to do is rewrite it 12, if I get my pen up, 12x divides by 4 minus 4 divided by 4. And so you have 3x minus 1. So just like with multiplying, dividing gets distributed back. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it as 4b squared over b minus 7b over b. And this becomes 4b, because when you divide, you subtract the exponents. Minus 7. Anything to the 0 power, or you can see that the b's cancel out, and 1b here cancel out the 2. Or you can look at it, anything to the 0 power. So 1 minus 1 is 0. Anything except for 0 to the 0 power is 1. And that's why we get 4b minus 7. That's why the b goes. Okay, so what you have to do is be careful when dividing like this. Okay, what I want you to see is that this is a grouping. Whenever you take a term, a polynomial or any bunch of terms in a numerator, the numerator is considered one group. So when I rewrite this, n and n are to the same power. I'm going to write 15n plus 6n squared and then divide that by 3n. You have to combine like terms inside of groups first, and everything in the numerator is considered its own group. So 15n divided by 3n, and then 6n squared divided by 3n. 15n minus 3n or divided by 3n is 5n, and then plus 2n. Oh, I'm sorry, the n's go away here. 6 is just 5. And then you have to rewrite this in standard form. So you have 2n plus 5. And those were our 3 examples. And I will hope to see you at the end of the lesson for a recap. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. We're going to rewrite it as 28y squared over 7y plus 14y over 7y. And 28 divided by 7 is 4. Y squared divided by y1 becomes y plus 2. Okay, 14m squared over negative 2m. Again, we have to combine like terms, so this becomes plus 14m over negative 2m, which equals negative 7m minus 7. Okay. X squared, x7, x5. No combining of like terms. Negative 12x squared divided by negative 3x plus 9x to the 7th divided by negative 3x minus 3x to the 5th divided by negative 3x. Now, if you do it like this, you separate all your terms, all your different terms, it is easier to see how to do the division. So I suggest that when you try these, you do it like this. And writing it in standard form with the highest exponent going furthest left, and then in descending order, you get that. So this is our first video, I believe, on dividing polynomials. There will be a part 2 where we get a little bit more difficult, but I wanted to show you. And I also want to say this. Most of the numbers that I'm dealing with work out to be whole numbers, and everything works out nicely and neatly. I do that on purpose to just give you a foundation. Once you get comfortable with doing a concept, then we can add in more difficult numbers, fractions and decimals and things that don't work out, where maybe the letters go down in the bottom or something like that. I'm just doing it this way on purpose, just to show you how to do it first, and so you get some comfortability. And once you get comfortable, hopefully that you can apply these to different types of questions or seemingly more difficult questions. As long as you do the same way of doing things, you get yourself a method, do it the same way, and repeat that process, you shouldn't have any troubles. You, on the problems that you work on when you're doing your homework or in class or whatever, may be a little bit different, but the concept is still the same. Follow your exponent laws, and that should carry you through. So I just wanted to say that. These problems may look way easier than the ones you're working on, but the concepts are the same. Follow this pattern, follow the steps. All right. So thanks for watching this video, and I will catch you on the next video.